Chapter 5 Entrepreneurship. ये है 17 marks के लिए, where we get one LAQ, one 10 mark question, one 5 marks question, and one 2 marks question, and overall 17 marks. Entrepreneurship chapter से 17 marks आ जाएंगे. So let's go with LAQs. The first question is define entrepreneur and explain the characteristics. I will say it with all the presentation. पहले तो क्वेश्चन आएगा डिफाइन एंटरप्रेन्योर एंड एक्सप्लेन द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स. वी हैव टू राइट एंटरप्रेन्योर meaning and its characteristics in the heading. Next, we come to definition of entrepreneur. Entrepreneur, the term entrepreneur is derived from the French word entreprendre, which means to undertake. That is, an individual who forms an organization for commercial purpose and who is willing to undertake the risks associated with a new enterprise. He is an entrepreneur. Okay. He is an economic agent because he introduces new ideas, promotes business activities, and contributes to economic development. एक एंटरप्रेन्योर जो एक नया बिजनेस स्टार्ट करता है, एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन स्टार्ट करता है कमर्शियल पर्पस के लिए और इकोनॉमिक पर्पस के लिए, एंड ही हैज़ द एबिलिटी टू टेक द रिस्क्स. जो भी एंटरप्राइज के रिलेटेड रिस्क्स है वो ले लेगा. सो ही इज़ ऑल्सो टर्म्ड एज इकोनॉमिक एजेंट बिकॉज वो एक इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट के लिए प्रमोट और सपोर्ट करता है. ओके, सो लेट्स सी. अकॉर्डिंग टू रिचर्ड कैंटिलन, an entrepreneur is a person who purchases at a certain price and resells at an uncertain price, thereby bearing the risk of enterprise. रिचर्ड कैंटिलन के हिसाब से एक एंटरप्रेन्योर एक ऐसा पर्सन है जो कि कोई भी एक गुड को एक सर्टेन प्राइस पे परचेज करेगा एंड रीसेल्स एट एन अनसर्टेन प्राइस. तो एट द एंड वो क्या कर रहा है? एंटरप्राइज का रिस्क बेयर कर रहा है. ओके, now let's go ahead with characteristics of an entrepreneur. According to David C.M.C. Selland of Harvard University and modern theorists, entrepreneurs play a vital role in the development of an economy. To perform effectively in business and industry, they must possess the following characteristics. एक entrepreneur के क्या characteristics होंगे? Let's go ahead in the detail. First one is innovation. Innovation entrepreneur का fundamental quality है. As the entrepreneur introduces new products, improved processes, better technology, and transforms ideas into commercially useful opportunities. An entrepreneur is more than an inventor because he converts inventions into practical business ventures. Okay. The second quality is risk taking. Every new business involves uncertainty, and the entrepreneur must be ready to face it. Entrepreneur is willing to take the risks. Risk taking does not mean acting blindly. It actually means taking carefully planned and calculated risks. An entrepreneur understands that the result may be success or failure, but he is ready to take the risk. Okay, the third quality of an entrepreneur is self-confidence. Entrepreneurs must have trust or belief on themselves. They firmly believe that they can beat anyone in the market, and this confidence enables them to face challenges, overcome competition, and pursue opportunities without the fear of failure and change their existing position in the field. The fourth quality of an entrepreneur is hard work. Entrepreneurs are hard workers, known for their dedication and persistence. They invest long hours, exhibit commitment, and continuously strive to improve the performance of their enterprise. In our society, some individuals work more harder than entrepreneurs with an intention to excel entrepreneurs. Wow. The fifth quality of the characteristic of an entrepreneur is setting a goal setting. Here, entrepreneurs get happiness by setting clear, realistic and achievable goals, and striving for goals. They may not always achieve their goals, yet they plan systematically, work consistently to reach their targets, and derive satisfaction from achieving one goal before setting the next. Number 6, accountability. It is also one of the important characteristic of an entrepreneur, because the credit for it may be the credit for success or the blame for failure, both success or failure, both will go to the entrepreneurs. So here the entrepreneurs take the responsibility for both success and failure. Here the profits reflect their efficiency, while losses indicates areas for improvements, and this accountability strengthens their decision making ability. Number 7, leadership. Effective entrepreneurship requires strong leadership qualities, and it is the process of directing, guiding, and influencing the people to do their best for the attainment of a specified goal. It is an ability of a manager to make subordinates work with confidence and zeal. The last characteristic of an entrepreneur is managerial skills. Managerial skills are very important and essential aspect of an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur needs strong managerial skills to run the business smoothly. These includes planning, organizing, directing, and contributing the activities of the enterprise. Good management helps in using the resources effectively and achieving the business goals. Here we have completed this 10 marks long question. Define entrepreneur and explain the characteristics. पहले कुछ नहीं करना है, हेडिंग लिखना है एंटरप्रेन्योर मीनिंग एंड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स, उसके बाद आ जाना है डेफिनेशन पर एंटरप्रेन्योर का मतलब क्या होता है, एंड अ स्मॉल पॉइंट की रिचर्ड कैंटिलॉन ने एंटरप्रेन्योर को कैसे डिफाइन किया है. देन वी गो फॉर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ एंटरप्रेन्योर, जैसे कि मॉडर्न थियरिस्ट और हार्वर्ड यूनिवर्सिटी के जो भी थियरिस्ट है उन्होंने क्या कहा है. सम ऑफ द फॉलोइंग कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स दिए हैं. द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स इंक्लूड इनोवेशन, risk taking, self confidence, hard work, goal setting, accountability, leadership एंड मैनेजरियल स्किल्स. पहले क्या चाहिए, एक आइडिया चाहिए तो इनोवेट करना होगा, वो आइडिया के ऊपर रिस्क को लेना होगा, रिस्क टेक करना होगा, एंड वो रिस्क पर सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस होना है कि जो रिस्क लिए वो बर्बाद नहीं होगा. देन हार्ड वर्क, जो सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस था उससे हार्ड वर्क करना होगा. वो हार्ड वर्क कैसे करना है, एक गोल सेट करके करना है, एंड वो जो गोल सेट करे वो हार्ड वर्क की अकाउंटेबिलिटी को चेक करना है. देन एट लास्ट एक लीडरशिप क्वालिटी होना है, सो दैट वी कैन मैनेज एवरीथिंग, एंड दैट इज ऑल्सो अ कैरेक्टरिस्टिक मैनेजरियल स्किल्स. लेट मी से वंस अगेन. इनोवेशन, रिस्क टेकिंग, सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस, हार्ड वर्क, गोल सेटिंग, accountability, leadership, managerial skills. Yes. Now the second 10 mark question is distinguish between entrepreneur and entrepreneurship. What are the differences between entrepreneur and entrepreneurship? कि दोनों क्या है, अलग अलग चीजें हैं, right? Here it is asking for the differences. And you know what? In our material differences ऐसे दिए गए हैं. Let us first look at this. एंटरप्रेन्योर एक पर्सन है, वेयर इज एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप एक प्लान ऑफ एक्शन है. एंटरप्रेन्योर एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर है, एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है. एंटरप्रेन्योर इज अ रिस्क बेरर, while the entrepreneurship is it is a risk bearing activity. Entrepreneur is an innovator. Entrepreneurship is a process of innovation. Entrepreneur combines factors of production, while the entrepreneurship is the process to use the factors of production. Entrepreneur is an initiator. Entrepreneurship is taking an initiative. Entrepreneur is a leader. Entrepreneurship is nothing but leadership. Okay, this is the answer given in our material, but it is okay for 5 marks, but as we go for 10 marks question we need to extend the answer a bit. Entrepreneur और entrepreneurship के क्या differences हैं? Most oftenly जो टर्म्स एंटरप्रेन्योर एंड एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप है इंटरचेंजेबली यूज कर सकते हैं, बट दे आर कॉन्सेप्चुअली डिफरेंट. सो फर्स्ट वी हैव टू write the definition of entrepreneur, then the definition of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneur कौन है? Entrepreneur is an individual who establishes an organization for commercial purpose. He is an economic agent because he introduces new ideas, promotes business activities and contributes to economic development. Okay. Next, entrepreneurship का definition लिखना है. It refers to the process of starting, organizing, managing and developing a business. Okay. And then we come to the differences. For differences, I made them better. Basis is same. First point, entrepreneur is a person who starts and runs the business. Entrepreneurship is a process carried out to run the business. Second, role. Entrepreneur acts as an administrator who manages the enterprise. Entrepreneurship is an administrative process involved in setting up the enterprise. So, as a whole, entrepreneurship is administration. On the basis of risk, entrepreneur is the risk bearer who faces uncertainties, while the entrepreneurship is the risk bearing activity in business. Number 4, innovation. Entrepreneur is an innovator introducing new ideas or products. But entrepreneurship is the process of innovation in the enterprise. Factors of production. Entrepreneur combines and coordinates land, labor, capital, and organization. Whereas entrepreneurship is the process of using these factors to produce goods and services. Number 6, initiative. Entrepreneur is an initiator who begins the enterprise. But entrepreneurship refers to taking an initiative in establishing and developing the enterprise. Leadership. Entrepreneur is a leader who motivates and guides people. But entrepreneurship represents leadership in practice within the organization. These are 7 differences based on nature. नेचर के अंदर आता है एंटरप्रेन्योर इज अ पर्सन, एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप इज एन एक्शन. रोल, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव प्रोसेस और एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. रिस्क, रिस्क बेरर है, रिस्क बेरिंग एक्टिविटी है. इनोवेटर, introduces new ideas or products. Entrepreneurship, innovation of those ideas. Factors of production, entrepreneur combines, but entrepreneurship is the process factor to use the factors of production. Number 6, initiative. Entrepreneur is an initiator, whereas entrepreneurship is an initiative. Leadership. Entrepreneur is a leader. Entrepreneurship is nothing but leadership. Okay, it is perfect. Then we go to the conclusion. Okay. What is in conclusion? In conclusion, we have to write an entrepreneur is the person who takes the lead in establishing and managing a business, while entrepreneurship is the process through which he performs innovation, risk bearing, and resource management. Both are closely connected, but one refers to the individual and the other refers to the process. That's it.